I've had an Xbox Series S for about a month now. It's been my first ever Xbox console, so here is 5 reasons to buy a Series S. And stick around for 3 reasons to avoid buying a Series S at the end. We'll start with probably the most important part. The Xbox Series S is cheap, extremely cheap compared to its competitors. At $350, it's only $50 more expensive than a Switch, and it's $150 cheaper than its bigger brother and its main competitor. For someone who is tight on money and wants to get into the next generation, then this is a no-brainer. The second reason to buy one, and this just because of the current climate, is that the Xbox Series S is actually available, at least in Ireland. There is absolutely no chance of getting a PS5 or Series X before the summer, but I've seen the Series S in stock for a long time. I just went onto the GameStop website and bought it straight out and had it within a few days. Next gen is here, and most gamers, myself included, are extremely impatient, so it's a good way to upgrade to next gen. No Xbox conversation would be complete without Game Pass. Feck me, the amount of value here is insane. I spent €350 on the Series S and €1 for 3 months Game Pass, and I've completed a feck ton of games for the amount of money I've put in. As someone who has never owned an Xbox console, I have a massive backlog of exclusives to zip through while I wait for the later releases like Halo Infinite. Not only do you have that, Game Pass is constantly being updated with amazing games. The next point is backwards compatibility. I've been known to say I don't really care about it, mostly talking about the PS5 because I personally have played the majority of the exclusives that I wanted, so I have little desire to go back to them on my new console. I want new experiences, and that is exactly what I'm hoping for with my PlayStation 5. However, I've never owned an Xbox, so being able to play games all the way back to the original Xbox with the click of a button is so nice. So far I've played Republic Commando, KOTOR, and I have Lost Odyssey downloaded, and I plan on starting it soon. Backwards compatibility is absolutely amazing. The final reason why you should buy an Xbox Series S is because it's a great secondary console. I feel for your average COD/FIFA player or young kid that the Series S would be great because you get in at a cheaper price point but still get to experience these amazing new games. And for people like me who have a crippling want to play every game ever released, it's a great way to experience Xbox games that I otherwise wouldn't have because I wouldn't have bought the more expensive Series X. I can see a future where I play the majority of new releases on PS5 just because that's where my friends play and the better performance. But when Halo Infinite releases, I'll hop back onto the Xbox to experience what will hopefully be another amazing Halo game. Now the 3 reasons to avoid an Xbox Series S. Let's start with the small hard drive. For some, the 512GB SSD, which is actually 364GB when the OS is accounted for, will turn many people off. Especially considering games like Halo Master Chief Collection and Gears 5 are massive, and you'll only have room for a handful of AAA games. This leads perfectly into my next point. If you have slow internet, then this will be a hard sell. I live about 25 minutes from Dublin city centre, so my internet is great. I get download speeds of up to 250 megs, so deleting and re-downloading games isn't an issue. But with the lack of a disk drive, if your internet is slow, then I will be careful. I remember the days of leaving my laptop on for 2 days straight to download WoW, and if I had internet speeds similar to that, I would avoid this console at all costs. The final point, and one that we will probably only see rear its ugly head over the next couple of years, is that this console will age a lot faster. Right now, playing Gears 5 isn't an issue on the Series S, but what about in 2 years when Starfield or Avowed release? Will the Series S be able to handle these newer titles with no issues? Once again, we don't know, and I'd assume the Series S will be needing an upgrade over the next 4 years, so just keep that in mind. There we have my thoughts on the Xbox Series S. I'm planning on making more of these style videos, so I would love some feedback. If you want more laid-back content about all sorts of games, then please subscribe, join the Discord down below. It's slowly but surely growing. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.